Hi all, so welcome to the today's tutorial. Previously, we were done with the nitro and the progress bar and all, and our core was running fine. So today we will add the functionality of rear mirror because we do have the progress bar and all. We still have to complete our HUD. So today we will put our mirror. So there is something called the screen capture component. Let me show you. Just go to the character BP, open the ch underscore car base. So what we will do, we already have a camera inside our system. So we will attach a component called the screen capture component 2D. It just places a camera inside the view, just like this camera. But what the functionality of that camera is that it renders your target to the to a texture. If you don't get it, let me show you in brief. Just add and type scene capture component 2D right here. Just drag it up. Okay, maybe there is some issue with my blueprint. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, perfect. Now it is working. Again, just try to drag up. See, you have seen a camera, so we have the two camera. So the functionality of this scene capture component is that that the video which the camera will capture, it will redirect to a texture. So we will put that texture here, and with this texture we can map it to our HUD. So we will see this whole pipeline with our C++ code. So let me delete this first, but I want to like just to point it out that it is like if I keep it as default, then it is at 0 location, like the z is different but x and y are 0. So we don't want that. We want somewhat like here, and we have to rotate it by 180-degree over the value of yaw, right? So we have to do something like that, and it will work like the rear mirror. So just delete. Okay, just compile and save. So let's switch back to our the Visual Studio Code, and I am inside the c underscore ch underscore car base dot cpp. Let's go to the header file. So just below the HUD, I will just comment the rear mirror. Okay, so I will just copy the u property from upper side, and okay, and I will just write class u scene capture component 2D, and I want a pointer, and I will name it as scene capture component, and I'm just writing C. So C stands for the component. Okay, so just copy this, and I will head to the CPP file. Now inside the constructor where we are initializing our class variables, I will again comment initializing rear mirror scene component. Okay, so just it will be equal to create default sub object, and here we will just type u scene capture component 2D, and I will just write the same name. Okay, now I will attach it to the mesh because it is static, and we always at the rear camera is attached to the car body, right? So we will attach it to the body. So scene capture component, set up attachment. Okay, the thing is the compiler is giving us error that it don't know this method because we haven't included its header file of the use scene capture component. So the shortcut will be like just press control, left mouse button and click here. If you will hover over this, just see the path after the class. It is saying the components, then scene capture component, right? So we get the path. Now we will add it inside our CPP. Hash include component and scene capture component today, right? So we have included the path. I think we have a typo error, so set up attachment. Now it is recognizing it as a method, right? So we have everything in place now. But the thing is, right now, if we will run this code, it will just place the camera or the capture scene capture component at the 00 location. We don't want that. So for the relative location, I just have some values which works for me. So I will define f vector like minus 230 comma 0 comma 130. What I'm doing at the x-axis, I'm just doing like minus 230, so it will be somewhat here, and I don't want to change the y location. So and I just want to like x minus. I don't want to change x value, and I just bring the z value up because the default is 0, right? So next I have to set the rotation like the yaw like with 180. So I will do the same, the scene capture set rotation and f rotate, yep, and inside here 0 comma 180 comma 0. So I'm just putting 180 for the yaw, and everything should work like from here. Just control shift B, so we just compile the code. Okay, so it's succeeded. Let's head back to the Unreal. Okay, it just crashed. Just send and restart. So inside the Unreal, they have improved the hot reload a lot, but still, sometimes it just give you headache. Okay, so I'm back in the Unreal. Just open the car and let's check if we do have that component or not. Okay, so I'm the under the ch underscore car base. So we do have this component, and when you will hover over it, it is saying the source is inherited C++. Okay, so we okay, so we have it. Let's go to the viewport and check if we have it properly. Yep, it is at perfect place. I want it there. Now we have to set our material, or do we call texture. So first just go to the visualization under the HUD. I will just create a folder called, wait, we should have the materials. Okay, so I will just create a folder called rare mirror, and I will just right click, go to the material and texture, and just go for the canvas render target. It is 2D and it is 3D, right? So it is cube render target, it is canvas render target. Just go for the 2D one, and I will name it as rare mirror target. Control save. Okay, so when you will see the first thing which you will see, it is the size of x and y is 256 by 256. I don't want that, so it has to be somewhat like rectangle, but I have some images, so I will just check the size of those images right now. You can put some different values. So 1440 cross 500, 1440 cross 500. So somewhat like this. Just save, and okay, next thing is, okay, I think we are good to go. Okay, now we have to connect this target with the scene component. So just click browse and select this target. Go to the ch underscore car base under the scene capture scene capture component. Just go down and see if where's that option. Okay, so we do have it here. Just select it. Okay, just compile and save. And if you will drag the camera and check for the target, we are looking something which is not looking like a car. Okay, so we do have different modes which we can choose from. uh, so what you need to do, as it is just looking like the mask, just go to the ch underscore car base, select your component, and you can have some you can have some different settings. First is primitive render mode, and second is the capture source. So what we need to do, it is currently set to the scene color HDR, and we don't want that. I just want the final color in RGB. Just click this, just compile and save, and look for the render. Now it is working fine. Go back to the component and just set the location to default. Compile and save. It is blank because we don't have anything behind, right? So now we have to create the UI. So just go to the HUD, inside the visual HUD, go to our main HUD. What we will do, we will just create an image, and I will just drag directly, anchor it to the top middle, position X to be 0. I will put X to be 0.5 in the alignment, and I will put Y to 100. For the size, like I think I will just divide this value by 4 as it is just too big. So 1440 divided by 4. I will do the same with the, okay, by 4 for the X, and for Y I will just do, I think it was 500 divided by 4. And for Y location I just put 100. Compile and save. And for the brush, just go to the image, and I will just select the texture which we have created just now. So real mirror target, just select it here. Let's play. We have something in place, but it is just looking like the block. It is working as rear mirror, but it is not looking good. So what I have done, have what I will do, I will just create a material from this texture. Just right click, create material, m underscore rear mirror, open it. Let me drag this here. First thing first, I will just change its material domain from surface to this user interface, as we will use it inside the widget. Next thing, we want the blend mode to be translucent. Okay, so save. I will just drag some textures from my folder. I will just upload these textures, so you can use those. Okay, I will just use these two, drag it. Okay, I just have to do this. Okay, they are in. Just select those and drag it to the materials. Okay, for the white one, I will just put the any value, like the alpha value, to the opacity, because when you will look the alpha, let me off it. Okay, alpha alpha will not work. I will just put the R value. Okay, I will just put the R value to the opacity, so it will just mask out this area, and I will put the RGB to the final color. Just click save. What I will do, I will just create a material instance. So why I'm creating the material instance, because in future maybe we need to do something with the material, so it is always a good idea to have some master material, then the instance material, and always use instance material, because you can just change some values and you can see the difference at real time. The material thing is good, but it just give you sometimes headache. Okay, so you what you need to do is just select the material which we have created. Okay, the mi underscore rare mirror. Now if you will run, okay, let me just, okay, see, now it is just giving you that feeling that we have a mirror, and it is giving the shape. When we will create the map, when we will create the map, it will give you the more proper feeling. Okay, so this is good. One more thing what we can do inside the materials, we can just to add the texture, this one there, you can add this outline, the borderline. So you can just add it uh, to the RGB of the texture which we were getting from the component. Control save and just check if it is. See, we are just getting some blurry outline which is not looking cool. Maybe I will just change some shades in the future, but you get the idea. So this was very small tutorial to have the rear mirror. We will do something cool in the future tutorials, but this was it for today. If you have some special request, like you want some functionality inside the car, I will put that too. But for now, what I will do, I will just put the RGB value directly to the final color. Okay, because I think that was cool without this border. But you can use the texture which I have provided in you the description. And you guys were facing some problem while following the tutorial, so I just have created the group over the Telegram, so you can ask me anything over the Telegram. Okay, so this was it for today's, so take care, and if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.